Hi, Sagittarius. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for April 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in April and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This reading is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising, and Sagittarius Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Sagittarius, now on to your April 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Sagittarius, is the Strength card. And this is having to have inner courage and inner strength, having strength and courage over adversity. It can be spiritual power over the material world. This could also indicate you're taming the savage beast in yourself or in someone or in a situation. It could also be dealing with a Leo. You may feel, Sagittarius, like everything in April is like getting away from you. Like you may feel like, do I have a handle on this? Do I have a handle on that? Like stuff's getting away. And you're worrying too much. For sure, you're worrying too much. You know, I feel in a lot of ways you're very lucky, and you can go through spells in your life where everything you touch turns to gold, silver, or platinum. But in April of 2022, I feel like it's kind of like rocky-ish for you, a little rocky. You may even find yourself seeking the advice or counsel of someone in whatever area you're dealing with. Maybe you need to talk to a lawyer or an accountant or a realtor or a financial advisor. I don't know who it is, but I do feel it could even be a spiritual counselor or advisor or a healer or an astrologer or a psychic. I don't know who it is. But I do pick up that some of you, because of this rockiness and feeling like things are getting away from you, I feel like you may seek out some professional advice or advice from someone. You may even feel in some way like you're restricted in how you can act or what you can say or what you're able to do. You may also feel like April's giving you a lot of people thrown at you, like pushing your buttons. These could be your kids, your grandkids, your siblings, your friends, your coworkers, your bosses. I don't know who it is. Could even be people out in the world and in the general public. But you may get a variety of feeling like you're being tested by people, or people are pushing your buttons. So that makes sense to me why you would need the Strength card to show, why the Strength card would show up for you. And you may feel like you're accumulating a lot of energy that's building up, building up, building up, building up in you, that's ready to like blow a gasket. Now that could be like, it could come out in ways where you express yourself in anger and frustration, but it could also come out in bursts of energy of creativity or bursts of energy with great insights and ideas. It could also come out in great bursts of energy to do physical activity and exercise. And you may feel like a lot of stupid things are cropping up and crossing your path where you're like, seriously, do I have to deal with that? Like little annoyances, like bills that have to get paid, or, you know, I don't know, just one little annoyance after another. Maybe your faucet's leaking and it needs to get fixed. And then maybe you're like, wow, the grass is growing and I got to rake out the lawnmower and cut the grass. And oh, wait a minute, I have this stack of bills I need to pay. And oh, I have to take care of this issue, that issue. You may feel like all this stupid stuff just coming up that's sort of like hindering your progress. So this is a very good card. Don't get me wrong, you have good cards here. Sagittarius, don't tune away. Don't turn it off and say, hey, she's only going to give me negative readings. I tell you what my guides say. So this is a pretty good card. You have 10 of Pentacles. This is receiving an inheritance. Money could be coming to you through family channels. This could be also you and a partner working together as a couple to build up a strong financial foundation in your family. This could mean winning money. You could be winning money through some contest or a lottery. I do feel that some of you have some financial abundance that starts to come in for you at the end of the month. And anything that you've invested in, or it could be through your work, but anything you're invested in, there could be some like turn for the better. Like finances could take a turn for the better. You may also be working very diligently to get your spending under control. If you've been doing retail therapy lately, or you just, have been having fun spending money, you may work diligently to curb your spending. I do feel that some of you Sagittarians are going to inherit money through someone's passing. Now, let me warn you of this. When wills and estates are settled, sometimes that takes a long time to come about. It could take a year or more. You don't always get the inheritance right away. So this person, if they've passed for you, that may have been a year ago, if you're getting the money now. Or they could be a relative that's leaving you money that's passing now, but you won't get the money till later. Some of you could feel kind of upset about it or have survivor's guilt. I don't really understand that. There could be some weird feeling for you, like you may not feel like you want to take the money or feel guilty about getting the money. Not all of you are going to feel that way, but for some of you, I picked that up, for some of you. And some of you are going to take some money and you're going to help jazz up your career. You could be doing this by buying a new wardrobe and new technology and, whatever you have to do for your work, that spending money on certain things will somehow help your career. Could be getting new business cards. You could be getting a website and a new domain, a domain for a website, and all those things cost money. So you could be spending money that way. Now, the next card you have in your reading is the Temperance card, which is God working through you and what you're doing, thinking, creating, or saying. So it could indicate alchemy on your part. This could also be a card symbolic of patience. You may need to have patience in April. Some of you are going to quit doing things that you may feel are detrimental to your health. If you're a smoker or you tend to drink, or you're a gambler, but that's not really detrimental to your health per se. But anything that you are doing, maybe food that you're eating that isn't helping you out, or lack of exercise, or anything, you may decide to quit activities that are detrimental to your health. You could be doing some researching and analyzing where you feel you belong in this world. So it could be about moving. So you may want to move somewhere. But it could also be where you belong in this world, like with what you're doing for a living. Maybe you could be researching a new career. Some of you, I feel it's researching a new place to live. Some of you literally could be the alchemist, where you're going to start assembling your own ingredients. And I feel for some of you, these ingredients you're assembling are natural ingredients for health purposes. So it could be herbs, minerals, I don't know what, but I do get, it could even be foods. Certain foods you're going to combine together for your betterment of your health. But for some of you, it's combining ingredients that would give you health benefits that are like herbs, minerals, and things on that nature. And I feel that some of you are going to do a cleanse, and it could be a colon cleanse, like something to clean out your colon, or something to do with your digestive tract. I feel like you're putting a lot of energy into thinking about healing from the inside out. You may get some kind of notification in April that is going to tell you something has to be adjusted to do with a timetable or schedule. It could have to do with paying your taxes. This could have to do with a work schedule. This could have to do with if you have some other regular routine, like at a gym, or if your town has a certain schedule where they normally do, trash removal this day and recycling that day. Whatever it is for you, it'll be different for all of you Sagittarians. But I get you getting something in the mail, and I don't feel it's email. I do feel it's regular mail that's going to warn you of some kind of schedule change that will affect you. But for some of you, it's not going to affect you in a huge way. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. And the next card you have, card number 4 for April of 2022, Sagittarius, you got 7 of Pentacles, which is being tired and exhausted of your hard work and efforts, but gaining financial gain from your hard work and efforts. Some of you are seeing things in your environment that are dilapidated or falling apart that need to be repaired and fixed. I feel that some of you are worried about the cause and effect of the systems of money in the world with what's going on. You're worried about the financial system. I feel like some of you Sagittarians are really concerned about protecting your finances. And I feel like in some ways you're thinking like, I have to leave behind old paradigms and adopt new paradigms, especially when it comes to making money, saving money, and anything around how you make your money or how you save your money, anything to do with that. It's like you have to let go of old paradigms. Now you're going to have to adopt new paradigms. I do feel like you're going to be extremely upset and concerned about the welfare of others. And this could be to do with what's going on in the Ukraine. It could have to do with that. But it could also be in your environment directly around you, if you don't live there. My guides are telling me you're also going to find out that you're going to have to dig a little deeper into your pockets because things are going to cost more than you expected or you hoped them to cost. Now, That's, you may be like, well, how's that a prediction? Well, that's what my guide said. So, like, in other words, you may be like, yeah, no kidding, there's inflation. Okay, well, there's something that you're looking to do that you may have thought, oh, it's going to cost me, going to run me about this amount of money. And then you go to do it, or you're looking into it and you find out it's going to cost you more than you thought it was. I still feel though that you get like, you've got some kind of financial boost to your income that's coming in here, even though I pick up all this worry and trepidation and worrying about the financial markets and worrying about the health and welfare and well-being of other people, as well as worrying about the health and welfare of yourself and healing yourself from the inside out, and worried about the financial markets of what's going on in the world. I still feel like somehow you could be a Sagittarian that says, you're nuts. I don't think I'm lucky. I keep getting Sagittarians are lucky. Now, maybe you're not always lucky, but it's coming up to me in this reading. You may have really big spurts of luck in this lifetime. I don't know. So I feel like you're going to be okay financially speaking. So your last card in the reading is the Two of Cups, which is two people that are fate, destined, meant to be intertwined with each other. This is often love, but sometimes it could be, you could have a child, you could have this soulmate, twin flame relationship with a child, a sibling, a parent, a friend, but many, many times the Two of Cups is a love partner. But, not all of you are married or coupled or want to be either. Some of you Sagittarians are going to foster a friendship that turns into a great love affair. I feel that for many of you Sagittarians, if this hasn't happened to you yet, it's going to occur between the most strongly between the months of May and the end of August. But it's coming up here in your April reading, maybe just to let you know it's on its way if you're not already intertwined with this person. Some of you that this does not apply to, you're reinventing something to do with your thinking about, especially in regard to a catalyst to jumpstart your career or jumpstart your money. If it's not love for you, I feel it's that. Some of you Sagittarians that have been trying to conceal how you feel about somebody, you maybe were like a little shy, or you were worried about letting them know what you think or feel about them. The cat may come out of the bag in April or May. Like, I feel like if you're like, oh, I really like them, I'm really interested in them, blah, 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 it comes out. Like, you either tell them or they find out about it by some other means. Yeah, because I keep getting, I like spending time with somebody and a romance is developing or building. That's what I'm hearing in the collective consciousness of Sagittarius. So again, I feel some of you, a friendship or an association to you builds and grows stronger and turns into a romantic relationship for some of you. Some of you are going to receive notification that a child is going to be born to you in a couple or to somebody in your family. If it's not to you, if you're not the one or your partner's not the one that's finding out that you're going to have a baby, it's happening to somebody else in your family. I hear some of you getting that news. And this will be a reincarnation of somebody that you were close to that passed away. That's going to come back into your family again. Somebody very close to you, like a parent or a grandparent or somebody that you would have been really looked up to and admired. They want to come back, and they're going to come back through this child. I feel like a lot of things are being set the stage for you to make some pretty good money. But where I feel Sagittarians will really see, this is how it's coming up today, that you may really see that you're doing well financially in the year of 2023. So things that you do this year or whatever you see financially this year, you may really start to reap the financial rewards and benefits of it next year in 2023. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Sagittarians for the month of April of 2022 is Bloodstone. And Bloodstone is a grounding and purifying stone. It wards off negative energy. It's a protective stone. It strengthens the immune system and invigorates the blood and energizes life. This is also a very good stone if you're dealing with any financial issues like settling an estate or settling of any wills or dealing with any big financial issues, buying or selling of any kind. When you're making deals, I highly recommend you wear or have on your person a bloodstone. My guides are telling me this bloodstone is going to help you seal the deal. So if you are making any kinds of sales, whether it's stocks, bonds, homes, properties, or you have to make some kind of deal happen, like with clients or customers, this is a good stone for you because it helps seal that deal for you in April. It's also going to ward off negative energy, and my guides say, of jumpers. So what I'm taking that to mean is, this is kind of a long topic to get into, but I have had this happen to me once years and years ago. And I know it happens to people and they're not aware of it. But there's deceased people that don't really want to be deceased. Not everybody's happy when they cross over. And some of them maybe had an untimely death or whatever, or they weren't ready to leave. And they can jump you. And then they try to reside in your body and try to live through you. And a lot of times when people are acting out of character or suddenly become like, you may be like, oh, that person was the sweetest person in the whole world. And then all of a sudden they act like completely different. They probably have been jumped. It can happen. So a very weird that came up, but it did come up here. So Sagittarius, if you want to avoid spirit jumpers that want to jump on to you and you know, try to live vicariously through you by attaching to your energy, I highly recommend you wear bloodstone, because I don't think I've ever heard them say that in a reading when I'm looking at a gemstone. So pay attention to that. It's also going to help you in whatever you need to pour your energy into and have really good clarity and focus. It's really going to help you with that in April and maybe even also in May. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you will get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, you can access my most recently recorded links down below in the description box. There'll be a whole series of videos there. Just read what they are. You might be interested in them if you haven't checked them out yet. But I'll just give you a few of them that are below so you know what I'm talking about. As I always do every month, my psychic crystal readings for the month of April 2022 for each sign of the zodiac. That link is down below. When I end my readings on YouTube, I then go on to, after each sign, I go into the crystal and give additional psychic predictions and messages for the month we're in. So you might want to check those out. My What's Lucky and New for You in 2022 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings are now available on Vimeo. And that is a very, very popular video series I record every year in the month of March. So if you haven't checked it out yet, and you want to see what's lucky and new coming up for you in 2022, you might want to check that series out. Also, my big love readings for singles and couples for this year of 2022. That link is down below. The first half of the reading is for the single people of your sign. The second half of the reading will be for the coupled people of your sign. I used tarot, oracle card, and the crystal in those readings. So if you want to see what's coming up for love, you might want to check that out. The other video series that I'm going to mention here is my Psychic Tarot reading for the new year of 2022, where I used the year ahead tarot spread, which they were running like 40 minutes long, and I pulled 14 tarot cards in those readings. So if you want to see what I got for your sign or your rising sign or your moon sign for this year of 2022, you might want to check those videos out. Also, if you would like to help support the readings I do here on YouTube, there's a donation link connected to PayPal down below. All the different videos links I have posted below. And a big thank you to those of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help me a lot. So thank you so much for that. I do truly appreciate it. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I pull tarot cards, oracle cards, sometimes I use my crystal, and I write about 5 paragraphs worth of messages and predictions. Many people have found that they resonate with them. You may find they resonate with you as well. I've recently started putting these also on the community pages on the community page on my channel on YouTube, because I'm getting a little disheartened with Instagram. There's too many frauds over there pretending to be me and contacting my followers. So if anybody follows you, it's not me. And then they're going to contact you later and ask you if you want a reading. And they have misspelled either Lucky Mermaid or my name, or they add a dot after the underscore, which is the one that is coming up the most. I've reported it to Instagram many times. So have the viewers out there. I don't know why Instagram is not taking this account off, down. It keeps happening over and over again. If you get contacted, just know it's not me doing it. I can't answer all the DMs. You guys are so kind to let me know when this is happening, but the best way to go about it is to report them to Instagram and block them, because I keep doing it and it's not making them come down. So I just want to put that out there, because a lot of people do get these fraudulent accounts pretending to be me. They copy my pictures. And if you go to those pictures, there's nothing written under them. They're just copying the pictures. So that's a way to tell whether it's me or not. But anyway, so I hope you all have an absolutely awesome April, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.